Hello, thank you for checking out today's video. My name is Chris and welcome to my channel, Me and My Jackets, where we talk all about different jackets from major companies like Arc'teryx, Patagonia, Helly Hansen, Rab, as well as a few other things. And we're looking to expand more and more in the future into more of what to wear when we go out there, right? When we're doing all those outdoor activities, hiking, trekking, climbing, snowboarding, skiing, all that kind of stuff. What kind of apparel do we need to be wearing when we're doing all that to make our experiences the most comfortable and, best experience we can? So I just did a whole brand new website called www.meandmyjackets.com, where you can go on there, you can look up products for what to wear when we go out there, right? Everything from head to toe, from sunglasses, base layers, jackets, pants, boots, backpacks, and a few other things as well. So you might want to check that out. There's a lot of cool things. You can look at the different activities and what's suggested to wear for different activities, as well as different companies and the whole bit. So please check that out. Today's video, we are looking at hard shells. I want to talk about hard shells because there's so many different types of hard shells out there that are designed for different activities. You think a hard shell is a hard shell, right? But they're really quite different. So I want to go over with you what they are and what makes each one a little bit different and a little bit better at certain things than others. All right, so we're going to dive into that. As many of you know who watch my channel regularly, I own a lot of Arc'teryx products. So I do have 3 different Arc'teryx hard shells here today that I wanted to talk about. But the information that I'm giving you today doesn't just pertain to Arc'teryx, okay? It's all about hard shells. So no matter what company is making them, hopefully the information that I can give you here today will help you out no matter what brand you're looking to purchase or buy or own or whatever, all right? So first off, what is a hard shell? A hard shell is basically a protective outer layer that you're going to wear generally on top of, okay, fleeces, insulated jackets, or anything, okay? They are windproof, they are waterproof, and most of them are pretty durable, all right? It is an outer shell, okay? It just makes sense that you want to wear these on top of your other jackets because it doesn't make sense to wear a piece that's durable, windproof, and waterproof underneath another layer, right? This is meant to keep the rain, the wind, everything out, away from you, and keep the layers underneath you dry, okay? So as I said, there's a lot of different types of hard shells. They all look the same, okay? But depending on the material that they are built out of and the features that they have, that will depend on what their intended uses are for, okay? Now, that doesn't mean that you can't wear a hard shell, any hard shell, for anything. It's just that they have certain features that might be better for certain activities on different jackets, all right? So let's start off really simple, okay? This jacket I'm wearing right here, this is an older model from Arc'teryx. This is called the Zeta SL. They no longer make this one, but I like this jacket and I want to use it as an example. This is a super lightweight, pack light Gore-Tex shell. At the time when I purchased this several years ago, this was the lightest weight hard shell that Arc'teryx made. It's made to be packed up, rolled up into a little ball, stuffed into a backpack, and carried along with you when you're hiking. Okay? When you're out hiking, you don't want a big heavy bag, a big heavy backpack, right? You want to keep everything as light and minimalistic as you can. This is a shell that's basically meant to be packed up, and if you're out hiking and all of a sudden the weather turns, it gets a thunderstorm, or whatever, a rain shower in the afternoon, and you need a hard shell to protect you from the rain, this is something you can grab out of your bag, throw on top, and you're good to go. All right. Now, since I'm using hiking as an example, okay, this jacket is great for that purpose, simply because, like I said, it's lightweight and it's packable. Now, another feature of this jacket that makes it different than some others is the hood, all right? It has a nice hood, but it is not a huge helmet compatible hood, okay? This hood is not that big. There is room, right? I can wear a hat or something underneath it, and I can cinch it up and tighten it, but it's not a big, huge helmet compatible hood. So because of that feature, okay, this might not be the right jacket for you if you're climbing, okay? If you're climbing, you're probably going to want to wear a helmet. This hood will not fit over a helmet, okay? And the other thing with this jacket, well, we'll get into some climbing things in a minute. The other thing, like I said, with this jacket is being that it's so lightweight, it's not as durable, okay? But as an emergency shell, which is basically what this is, okay? It's an emergency shell. You're out hiking, all of a sudden here comes the dark clouds, there's a thunderstorm, you need something to throw on, pull it out of your backpack, and here you go. Okay, so it's a pretty straightforward jacket. It does have nice features, though. It does have waterproof zippers. All right, on the pockets here, it has 2 pockets on the side, and Velcro adjustments here on the sleeves, as well as a little pull cord adjustment here at the bottom hem to tighten it up if you need. But the big feature of this jacket, or lack of feature, so to speak, is that it is not a helmet compatible hood. Okay, so you have to know what kind of activities you're going to use this for, because if you're wearing a helmet, this might not be the best choice for you. Okay. All right. I want to move on here and throw on a different jacket. Now, just in general, a hard shell is basically going to be sized a little bit larger, all right? Simply because, all right, everything here is size extra large. I'm 6'2", 215 pounds, and my typical size is an extra large. So what that means is the kyanite fleece that I'm wearing here is a size extra large. If I have a thorium down jacket from Arc'teryx, I have it in an extra large, all right? These hard shells are cut a little bit bigger so that they can fit over the size extra large jacket, okay? So if you're looking to wear these standalone, you might even consider sizing down, okay? I have done that, and I will show you that with this piece here, because this is a large instead of an extra large. So yes, like I said, okay, they are sized a bit bigger. So if you put, this on with a t-shirt, you might be saying, wow, this is a little big, all right? Yeah, but on top of layers, it's going to be just perfect, all right, which is the way it's intended to be used. So if you want to wear a hard shell, right, say in the summertime as a rain jacket, you might want to size down. I've done that. I have a Beta LT in a size large that I wear in the summer because I just want to use it as a rain jacket. It's a lighter weight jacket, it's breathable, and it fits me better in a size large, okay? All right, well, let's move on. So I was talking about climbing, right, in a helmet compatible hood. So let's go on to this. Now this is the ultimate climbing hard shell. This is an Alpha SV from Arc'teryx, all right? Now, SV stands for severe conditions. This jacket is top of the line, all right? This thing is a suit of armor. Now you can see how big this is on me, okay? I have a lot of room inside here. You see the length of the sleeves, okay? The hood is huge, okay? I can get lost in here, all right? But that's how this is designed to be. This is SV for severe conditions, which means you're going to be wearing this jacket, right, in extreme cold, in extreme weather, and in, say, rock climbing conditions, right, or ice climbing conditions, where you need something really, really durable and strong. This is 100 denier material, all right, with a Gore-Tex Pro most durable membrane. Now, what makes this jacket perfect for climbing? Basically, it has a large helmet-compatible hood, okay, and the chest pockets up here, okay. It has these high chest pockets here that you access crossway, okay. There's no pockets in the side here. They're up top. And this is designed specifically for climbing when you're wearing a harness and you're up on those rocks and you're holding on to ropes and you need something out of your pocket, right? It's much easier to do this than to go down around the sides, all right? So having these pockets up nice and high, up on your chest, is a big advantage if you're climbing. Now, the 100 denier fabric here is rough. It's tough, okay? This is a beast, all right? This is meant to be, you know, if you're up there climbing on ice and rock and whatever you're climbing on, and, you know, you're scraping against a rock, you know, the abrasion resistance on this is going to be much better, much stronger. This is not going to rip as easily as something like this Zeta will, okay? Really heavy, really durable, strong piece. Definitely, you know, meant for climbing, okay? Alpine, you know, ice, snow, whatever you're going to throw at this thing, it'll take it. Another really nice feature that this jacket has is pit zips, okay? There's zippers here underneath the armpits that you can open and vent, okay? Really nice for dumping a lot of heat and venting, all right? And it's actually kind of nice having these pit zips too, because if it is raining out or snowing, it really doesn't allow that much water to get down inside there because it is kind of protected underneath. I'm not saying you won't get wet, but it's better to have the vent there than anywhere else, okay? Also, this jacket has what's called a Reco reflector. Reco reflector is basically a device. It's actually right here in my arm, built into the fabric of the jacket. It's a reflective device that is used by search and rescue teams to help locate you if you're lost. All right, you know, if there's an avalanche in the mountains and there's, you know, you're buried in snow, or, you know, you're lost in the woods in the wilderness someplace, this thing, there's actually a device in a helicopter that sends out a signal that reflects off of this, and they can find you, locate you. So another very cool feature. All right, so 100 denier. Most durable Gore-Tex Pro membrane, okay? Pit zips, helmet compatible storm hood, chest pockets up nice and high, all waterproof zippers, okay? Inside the jacket we have a small zip pocket here, and we have a dump pocket on this side, okay? Also a little pocket here on the sleeve, a small one. Large Velcro closures here on the wrists that you can adjust. The bottom hem, of course, all has the pull cords to tighten and, you know, tighten it up, cinch it up around your waist. Yeah, articulated arms, you know, great for movement. The sleeves are long. They're meant like that so when you're reaching up for something or holding onto that rope, the sleeve isn't down here on you, okay? Amazing jacket, all right? Like I said, top of the line, but definitely made for climbing, all right? If you're looking for a general purpose shell that's not so much designed for climbing, look at Arc'teryx's beta line, okay? The betas are a basic mountaineering kind of shell. Of course, it can be worn for anything, okay? But this one is just designed more for the climbing, okay? All right, moving on here. Next one I want to show you is the Rush IS. Again, this is a little older jacket. They no longer make the IS. The IS basically means insulated. This has an insulation layer inside. It's called Octaloft. Really nice, but it's still a Rush jacket from Arc'teryx, okay? Now, the Rush jackets and the Saber jackets are designed for skiing and snowboarding, all right? Snow sports. So what makes this jacket designed for snowboards and skiing? You know, why is it different than these? It looks the same, right? Okay. Well, the main difference, a huge difference in any jacket, any hard shell that's meant for snowboarding and skiing is the use of a powder skirt. Okay, the powder skirt is a really important piece that you're going to find in all of your snowboarding and skiing hard shells. So what does a powder skirt do? It simply buttons up around your waist here. Okay, I'm just going to snap this in real quick. Oops, doesn't want to hold. Okay. And it basically forms a seal, okay, around the inside of your jacket that blocks snow and ice from coming up and into the jacket, okay? Really, really an important feature, okay, in a hard shell that's meant for snowboarding and skiing. So, not only does the powder skirt help to keep the snow and ice out from getting up into your jacket, you know, and you being cold, it also really cinches that jacket up around your waist inside to help hold some heat, you know, in, okay? Keep the cold wind out. Now, these jackets for snowboarding and skiing are usually pretty tough. They're a pretty durable jacket as well. This Alpha SV is 100 denier. This one is 70, okay? So you're definitely up there. Now, a lighter weight, general purpose hard shell might be a 40 denier, all right, thickness. Like I said, this one is 70. The Arc'teryx Alpha SV is 100 denier. So definitely still a tough jacket. Now, why does it need to be tough? Well, if you're skiing or snowboarding down a hill at a fast rate of speed and you wipe out, okay, and you know, and you hit that snow and ice, if you have a thin, you know, lightweight jacket on, it could tear, it could rip, all right? This is going to be much tougher. This can take that pounding on the snow and ice, all right? Now, the Rush jacket and the Saber line of jackets from Arc'teryx are also cut larger, okay? Again, they're meant to go over your base layers, over your insulation layers all right, and keep you protected, warm, and dry. Now, a lot of these jackets, hard shells, specifically designed for snowboarding and skiing, not only have this powder skirt, but they may also have special clips or attachments that are meant to hook up to your bibs. Now, bibs are like basically almost like waders, okay? They're your Gore-Tex pants that come up nice and high up inside your jacket, okay, and then have like suspenders and shoulder straps to hold them up. Now, the advantage of that is if your pants are all one piece up to here, all right, and then this jacket has that powder skirt that can attach to those, and it will seal the snow out and not allow it to come up and inside your jackets, inside your base layers or anything like that. Okay, so it really seals you from the elements, all right, from the snow and the ice. So that's a big part of a hard shell meant for snowboarding and skiing. They also have a helmet compatible hood, all right, a nice large hood to go over your helmets. Now, this jacket, real quick, is not an extra large. I bought this jacket in a large, okay, and you can see I downsized, and this jacket fits me really nicely, okay. I did that on purpose because I specifically did not want to wear this jacket over layers. I wanted this jacket as a standalone piece in cooler weather in the spring and in the fall, because it has its own insulation layer here. And I don't need anything else. You can see I'm wearing it with a fleece right now, and it fits me beautifully. But just as a standalone jacket, I downsized, and I love it. It's exactly what I wanted. But if I am using this for anything else, all right, if I'm using this as just as a hard shell in the winter, for mountaineering, for hiking, trekking, for snowboarding, skiing, yeah, I would get the extra large, okay? But you can see how this fits me downsized, okay? Like I said, hard shells are sized larger to fit over those pieces, okay? So, I mean, that gives you a good rundown of what hard shells are and, how they can be used. Now, there's also really lightweight hard shells for trail running. Arc'teryx makes the Norvan line, okay? The Norvan jackets are a lightweight Gore-Tex jacket as well, but it's designed more for running. It's a little trimmer, all right? It's lightweight. It's pretty minimalistic. It's just a hard shell for you to wear when you're running in bad weather, all right? If it's snowy, sleet, rain, drizzle, fog, and you need that little extra protection, right? A lightweight Gore-Tex shell for trail running like the Norvan is perfect for you, all right? So I recently did a video a few weeks back about the differences between the Alpha series jackets from Arc'teryx and the Beta series jackets from Arc'teryx. So for more information on that, you can definitely check out that video. Like I said, the Alphas are made more for climbing, and the Betas are more for a general use, mountain type jacket for hiking and anything, okay? So that kind of wraps it up. I just wanted to show you the differences and what makes these jackets unique and more specialized for different activities. Like I said, tougher materials for snowboarding and skiing, the toughest materials, for mountain climbing, rock and ice climbing, maybe a really lightweight material for trail running or hiking, something you can stuff in your bag. All right, so there's definitely a lot of different features. Now, I also recently just wrote a blog on my website that's all about these different hard shell jackets as well. So you might want to check that out, but it's definitely, I was inspired to do this video and I wrote the blog at the same time. on my website. So if you'd like to check that out too. So now, just briefly, Arc'teryx is not the only company that makes hard shells, right? Patagonia has a whole series of different hard shells. Now, some hard shells are meant just to be rain jackets, all right? And they're more lightweight, right? They might not have big helmet compatible storm hoods. There's differences. There's so many differences in them. So if you're looking to buy the hard shell, really read the descriptions and know what you're getting, and make sure that it fits what you're looking to use it for. Patagonia has a really heavy duty hard shell that's a 70 denier shell, similar to this one. It's called the Triolet. It's one of their top of the line pieces. Really nice Gore-Tex Pro jacket. They have lighter jackets, one called the Storm 10, which is probably more in the lines of this Zeta. Really, really lightweight. I think it's a 30 denier piece. Great for hiking, putting in that backpack. My favorite one from them was the Granite Crest. That was a really nice kind of mid-weight jacket with a lot of features on it that was really, really cool. They have the Turret Shell, which is a really popular jacket. It's a really heavy, durable jacket, but it's at a cheaper price point because it just has less features, and it's not as nice, I gotta say, as like a really heavy duty alpha jacket, right? But it'll get the job done. It's strong, it's durable. It's not so lightweight though, and I think that's what the difference is, for price, okay? But a very popular piece. Rab makes some great hard shells as well. I have one here I did a review of, the Latoque Mountain Gore-Tex Pro jacket. Awesome, really, really nice. And Helly Hansen has a ton of shells, not only for outdoor, mountain hiking and stuff, but for skiing as well. And they have their own infinity shells that are amazing. Now, that all being said, another thing that makes these jackets really nice and waterproof, okay, is not only the membrane, but they have what's called a DWR coating on them, all right, which is basically a durable water repellent coating, all right, and in time, that DWR can wear off the jacket. And it needs to be replaced. So what happens is, okay, when you have a nice new jacket with that DWR coating on it, the drops of rain will beat up on the jacket and just run off. Okay, it stops it from soaking in and absorbing into the jacket. It just literally, you get little beads of rain all over the jacket, and you can just go like this and they all just fly off and your jacket's dry again. It's really pretty cool. So if you need to replace that DWR coating, you can simply do it by buying the spray. There is a spray that you can buy. Granger's makes a really good one that I use. And whenever you wash these pieces, all right, you take it out of the washing machine, you hang it up on a hanger, and you spray the whole jacket down with this stuff, and then you throw it in the dryer, all right? And that coating will dry onto the jacket and give you that water repellent coating again. So really nice extra feature on some of these jackets that really help to keep it waterproof and water resistant. All right. Yeah. So that pretty much wraps it up. I'm going to end it there. I don't want to take too much more of your time, but I really appreciate your attention here. Thank you for watching the video. Please hit the like button if you found it interesting, if it helped you out. Hopefully it kind of guided you in the right direction if you're looking to buy a hard shell, as to what the different types are and what different features are. And again, check out my blog on my website about the hard shells. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you back again soon. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.